Good spot.
Welcome to Miss Marcon's fourth grade class program of the Adventures of Lewis and Clark. My name is Heather Zapeta. I teach music here at Star, and these guys have been working very, very hard, a lot on this. And some of them are pushing the boundaries, making them do things that maybe they wouldn't necessarily do. So they've stepped up to the challenge. I'm gonna start the video camera, then I'll point at you, and then you can start, or whoever, whichever of you start.
Thank you everyone for your warm, enthusiastic reception. The name of our report is Every Single Day in the 3 Long Year Expedition of Captain Meriwether Lewis and Captain William Clark. I'm sure that you will find it fascinating as well as lengthy and thorough. On the first day of their famous adventure, the 2 young explorers woke up. Then they washed up for breakfast. Then they ate breakfast. Then they went for a canoe ride. Then they cooked their lunch. Then they ate their lunch. Too long. Their lunch was good. It was venison, berries, potatoes. Quiet! We're trying to give a report here. How rude. Who could this be anyway?
We're back!
What? What's going on here?
Why? We're back!
What? We're back. We're back. We're back.
Woof.
Yeah. Back? Back for what? Who are you?
Who are we? Why? The Lewis and Clark.
That's Clark and Lewis.
We're back from the expedition.
Yeah, we made it back to the Pacific Ocean and back in just 2.5 years.
We would have been here sooner, but the last 100 miles was the pits.
Yeah, the traffic on the Missouri River was unbelievable. Yeah, it was.
Rough.
Wow. Wait a minute. Just wait a long minute here. The expedition of Lewis and Clark. That's Clark and Lewis. Don't try to confuse me, mister. I happen to know that the expedition of Lewis and Clark. That's Daddy's taking a big round. Clark and Lewis. It's a skunk. You can't be the Clark and Lewis. But do you think you can be with Clark and Lewis?
Well, I'm Meriwether Lewis, commenced by Thomas Jefferson to lead the expedition.
And I'm William Clark, the other victim. Captain, that was asked to make the trip. And I'm Charbonneau, the clumsy guide and interpreter. At least I think I am. Am I? And I'm Zach and Julia, the guide for the group and Charbonneau's wife. You are? You is? You was? I do?
And I think I'm the slave who made the trip. They call me York.
Ruff. I'm the dog, Scanner. Could you tell?
Yep, he's the dog, all right. No doubt about it. I'm so confused. My research is sure to come under intense scrutiny if what you are telling me is true.
Research?
Yes, you see, we're doing a report to the class on the adventures of Lewis and Clark. That's... Yeah, I know. Clark and Lewis. I don't care if you're Garfunkel and Simon. Our report says that you've been home since 1806. Now, why should anybody believe anything I say?
Don't get upset, little girl. We explained the whole thing to you.
we'll give you a first-hand account of our trip. It was wonderful. It was eventful.
It was eye-opening.
It was rough.
Let's give it to her. Hit it.
It was 1849, day before we left our homes and families. For 3 long years and lots of tears, we wandered through the land. We had no plan to show the way, but to a man we're glad to say, the road was on the left, the song we're back.
We were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, headed west to see what they could find. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, doing their best for all humankind.
They headed out to St. Louis and up the wide Missouri, sent by Thomas Jefferson to see what they could see. They did their best to see the West. They couldn't wait, they couldn't rest. They paved the way for new discovery. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, heading west to see what they could find. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, doing their best for all of humankind. There are 47 men in all, the guys like Fajawea, a man called George, a great big dog, and old Dave Charbonneau. 2 keelboats and wishing crews, guns and gifts and 2 canoes. No one knew exactly where they go. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, headed west to see what they could find. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, doing their best for all of humankind. Doing their best for all of humankind. We're back! Well, I'm still not totally convinced, but this is going to make for an interesting report.
And have we got stories to tell?
Well, since I've got you here, I may as well check a few of my facts. What? Shoot, lady. Well, don't exactly shoot. We've had enough of that for a while.
Let's tell her how you shot Captain Lewis right in the rear because you thought he was an elk, remember?
Oh, yeah, that was rough. She doesn't want to hear about that.
Neither do I.
Was there ever... What I don't understand is why Thomas Jefferson was so keen about having you go on the trip in the first place. After all, the territory wasn't a part of the time. Wasn't a part of the land at the time, was it?
No, it sure wasn't. But Thomas Jefferson has already dispatched 2 very capable fellows
James Monroe and Robert Livingston.
to France to buy some land from the Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, which was way over their head,
Well,
for fighting wars all over Europe.
he over his head, but frankly, my dear, he was pretty well broke.
Sounds like a good time for a deal, my dear. Look over there. We better do it. She's the guy to do it.
Mr. Monroe and Mr. Livingston, all eyes and hopes are fixed on you. For the event of this mission depends the future republics of this, the future destinies of this republic.
Kidding, Mr. President. You can do it, Mr. President.
Heavy stuff, isn't it?
Really rough.
now boys, let's make a deal.
We'll take it.
Sold. What a deal maker I am. And they thought they got the better deal.
So you see, when Roland Livingston bought a lot more than they originally intended,
Yeah, like 860,000 square miles.
kind of that blue light special type of land deal.
I don't do specials.
Oh.
The truth is, Lewis and Clark didn't know how much America already owned when they set out on their journey.
What trip? I thought we were just going on a little cruise ride.
Many Americans had some strange ideas about ownership at that time in our history.
You can say that again.
Well, let's get back to the trip itself. So you headed out of St. Louis in a couple of cute boats. Was the trip everything you hoped it would be?
Of course it was. It was everything we expected it.
It was spectacular.
It was enlightening.
What trip?
It was freeing.
It was magnificent.
It was stupendous.
It was glorious.
It was stupendous.
Wait, stop. Hold it. I'm known to have some pretty good ears. Good grief, fellas. Give me some music. Now, baby, let me give it to you straight. From the one who did the entire trip on 4 little paws and not a hydrant in sight. They can tell you that it was this great adventure full of romance, excitement, and thrills. But the truth is that no matter what they say, and no matter how they say it, that the whole doggone trip was positively, absolutely, undeniably,
Gnats, flies, ticks, and fleas, about a million mosquitoes and bees, rats and worms, things that squirm, and anything else that's coming to term. They can say it was a great adventure and all that kind of stuff. But let me cool you and baby, from one to nose it was rough. Traveling every day's rough. Never time to play rough. Sleeping in the hay, rain and June, and May tried to run away. Man, I have to say.
snakes and bears, no one cares, especially when you're covered in hair.
Snow and sleet makes it be, especially when there's nothing to eat. It's tales of great adventure and all that kind of stuff. But let me cool you, baby, from one who knows what's rough. Fighting rattlesnakes rough, with a belly aches rough. Falling through the lake, playing give or take, please give me a break. It's a big mistake. It was rough, 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 rough. It's a great adventure and all that kind of stuff. But let me clue you in, baby, from one who knows it was rough. They would say it was a great adventure and all that kind of stuff. But let me tell you now, baby, from one who knows it was rough. Rough, 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 rough.
Boy, that does sound rough.
No kidding.
While scary is right at a certain degree, wild animals, miserable weather, and trying to keep the native populations from doing us in.
What about those native populations? What was their reaction to you coming to their land?
You should ask Sacagawea. She probably knows the best answer to those questions. She's the guide, you know. And your wife. She is? Oh, she is.
The truth is, we wouldn't have made it without Sacagawea and her skills as guide and interpreter.
Sacagawea, how did your people react to the visitors from the east coming to your land?
Oh my God. Most of
These people are inhabiting this world for generations, a world they already call home.
This is our home, this is our land. Hills and valleys, mountains and sand. Generations lived here alone. Strangers, this is our home. Strangers, this is our home. This is our home. Welcome, strangers, stay as our friends. The beauty of our land never ends. When you decide you need room to stand, this will still be our land. This will still be our land. Still be our land. This is our land. This is our land. Hills and valleys, mountains and sand. Generations lived here alone. Strangers, this is our home. Strangers, this is our home. This is our place, this is our dream. Every river, every stream. Snow-capped mountains, oceans of foam. Strangers, this is our home. Strangers, this is our home. Strangers, this is our home. This is our home. Day, it's all apart. I was growing. There came that fork in the road, the branch in the river, the fork in the road. Which way do we go? The fork in the road. Now what can we do? Better take the fork in the road. Go to the left, go to the right, go straight ahead and just sit tight. Sometimes life is just like that. It's hard to know just where you're at. This or that. See the fork in the road, the branch in the river, the fork in the road. Which way do we go? The fork in the road. Now what can we do? Better take the fork in the knot, the spoon and knife of the better take the fork in the road. Rory-o-yo-yo.
I guess that explains that. How about you, York? What was it like for you to be so far away from home?
I've always been a long ways from home down in the West Coast. I haven't felt so free than I ever have.
Tabavone. What was that, Charbonneau? Tabavone. It's a Shoshone word that means stranger.
I guess we're all strangers in one form or another.
I know I'm strange. Tabavone. What a beautiful word.
It's funny how in a group of people you can feel so alone.
I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger, wandering through this world of woe. But there's no
course there were. There were times like that.
Like when the Sioux tried to do us in.
Or like that time we almost froze to death the winter we spent with the Maddens.
Or that time we saw 220 grizzly bears in one day. That's right. One of them almost had charbonneau for lunch.
Really? Oh yeah, that was bad, alright. Or the time we spent with the Nez Perce on the Columbia River. We only ate dog meat and salmon for weeks on end.
Ah, yes, the Columbia. That's when we knew we were gonna make it to the Pacific.
I passed the Missouri Fall. After that, I thought I would never want to see a rushing river ever again.
We made it across over the entire chain of Rocky Mountains. Needless to say, we were pretty battered.
Then, Captain Clark discovered a large river we call Clearwater that led us straight into the mighty Columbia. And the Nez Perce saved our lives by giving us by generosity and kindness. They fed us.
And it made us dugout canoes that got us back on that beautiful river, making its tumbling dash to the sea.
Rough.
The world will never be the same.
We made it across the entire continent.
Ocean in view! Ocean in view! Oh, the joy! Oh, the joy! Yeah, what a sight. How beautiful. We made it.
Oh, the joy, the regal majesty, oh, the joy of the sea, oh, the dream, the discovery
be true. Lewis, Clark, Sacagawea, is it really you? Oh, it's only you, Raylan. Lexi, Bree, you'll never believe what just happened to me. I was doing my report on King Arthur and his Knights of the Royal Round Table, and you'll never believe what happened to me. King Arthur and his knights? No, that would be impossible. They said that for hundreds of years. Well, who then? Two guys named Clark and Lewis and a whole group of people that just came back from a cross-country expedition.
We're back!
It was 1884, we left our homes and families. For 3 long years, lots of tears, we wandered through the land. We had no plan to show the way, but to a man I'm glad to say, the road was long, but like this song, we're back.
We are Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, heading west to see what we could find. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, doing their best for all humankind.
They headed out to St. Louis and up the wide Missouri, sent by Thomas Jefferson to see what they could see, to do their best to see the West. They couldn't wait, they couldn't rest, they paved the way for new discovery. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, headed west to see what they could find. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, doing their best for all of humankind. There were 47 men in all, the guys at Sacagawea, a man called John, great big Don, and old named Charbonneau. 2 healing clothes, 2 mission crews, guns and gifts and 2 canoes. No one knew exactly where they'd go. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, headed west to see what they could find. They were Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, doing their best for all of humankind. Doing their best for all of humankind. We're back!
Okay, we're about. You ready? We're about. They did a beautiful job. All the hard work has paid off. So good job. Thank you so much for coming this afternoon, this morning. It's this afternoon. And supporting all of these students who have been working so hard. We are going to stay right here. I'm going to squish the kids together so you guys can take some pictures. And then they will come out. You guys can greet each other. They have like 10 minutes before they have to go to lunch. So I'm going to have all of you guys kind of scoot in. If you can't see them, they can't see you. Okay? So kind of get in your windows. Scoot over this way. Okay.